Hey there guys, Excerpt here. I'm back with more Persona 5 Royal. Left off about the end of night with a phone call from last episode where we searched the school for more information, questioning some first and second year students, I think. Maybe some third year students too. Anybody on the volleyball team? Hey, this don't make any damn sense. The principal and even the parents know about the abuse. Why ain't nobody speaking up? Because volleyball. They're afraid of the coach. They don't care it's happening. Because volleyball sounds like a funny meme answer, but we're gonna take a more serious approach. This one doesn't give any information, but it's more emotional, I believe. That can't be true. It's basically because Kamoshida made the volleyball team famous, yeah? Even so, that don't give him the right to do whatever he wants. He's beating kids up, and all they're allowed to do is endure. And that follower of his doesn't give one single shit. Who are you talking about? What follower? And Takamaki. You met her in the courtyard, remember? You should know her. I mean, she's in your class, dude. Ugh. Well, loadable. I can't let it end like this. I'm gonna try and find someone who knows about what's going on with... What about... Dude, that was such a long sentence. There's so many ways that sentence could have went. I couldn't predict it. I'm gonna try and find someone who knows about. I keep forgetting about what's going on with Kamoshida during break tomorrow. Just you watch. I ain't giving up. Action. Go to bed. I'm beat. Let's go to sleep. Whoops. My bad. I gotta help a guy move some furniture today from his apartment. Just a coworker, but so I might get a text or two while I'm playing today. I'm gonna try to get 2 parts up by the end of today, because I don't get a lot of time to make a schedule for myself, because work just it's not a part-time, it's a full-time job. I still have a part-time schedule where it's changing every day. Hopefully that changes eventually, but I'm fine as long as I get my full-time hours. Did you see Mr. Kamoshida play yesterday? He was so awesome. I think I might ask for his autograph after school. I don't know if that's such a good idea. I hear that you shouldn't go near the PE faculty office. People say you can hear weird sounds like screaming even though no one's there. What's up with Japan, man? This is not normal. I don't think that stuff would happen in America, to the point where students hear it happening. Teacher's gonna walk in on that, right? What? That's probably just a rumor spread by fans to scare the competition. I guess that's possible. People just think they're hardcore. That's messed up though. That hasn't really touched on the perviness of him, because it showed him in his underwear. So is he also abusing them sexually? We haven't got to that part yet, but it seems like a possibility. Maybe he's sleeping with that follower of his. Maybe he's not a perv to his team. Maybe he's a perv to other students because they think he's a hotshot. He convinces them that he's worth sleeping with. She could be getting abused. We don't know yet. So about witnesses. I was wondering if we could get something out of Takamaki. Since she's with Kamoshida, she's not on the team. my observation. Just hear me out. You know how we didn't get a thing out of the volleyball team? I figured it'd be a good idea to talk to somebody who knows them. Takamaki's BFFs with a starter, a girl named Susie. I tried to talk to the girl during break, but I got nothing. That's why we should have Takamaki talk to her. Then again, I guess it'll be hard getting her to help us. Sorry, let me see what else I can come up with. Try to read these fast, so I don't have time to like predict what they're saying, to try to hold a voice, but maybe I'll get that down eventually by the end of the series.
Uh-huh. That bruise above your eye.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. Volleyball's the only thing I can do right. Shouldn't you take that?
So there is a female team. I don't think it's a unisexual team. I mean, saw mostly guys playing when they were competing, I think. In that one cutscene.
It's probably just my part-time job, I think.
I should get going.
Shiho. Are you
Uh-huh.
Yes. Today won't work. I'm not feeling so good. Sorry. Bye.
Hey, wasn't that Takamaki?
Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida.
Seriously?
I heard people saw them in his car together.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh?
I guess
Think I have a chance to.
Wow. It's a douchey response to hearing that there's a pedophile at your school. But you only hear about this stuff in media, I guess. Like, I went to high school here, wherever I live. I don't want to say where. And like, the closest thing to that is that there was like a teacher who slept with like a postgraduate. Like the year after they graduated. Which is kind of weird, but at least he waited till they're of age, you know? Makes you think like maybe that was the rumor that went around. I don't know if they're
Come on,
together
dude. You
beforehand.
can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
But I don't think you can get away with this stuff this day and age. Must be like a really douchey high school dude. Maybe because he's like he's an Olympic athlete. You know, it's not like they're more afraid of snitching on him because they're gonna ruin like the school's reputation. Let me go to the school for 4 years. Why not ruin a teacher's reputation? I would. Especially if you're not on the team. Like I don't care about the principal. I don't care about the school's reputation. You can even fail me. I'll just go to a different school if like you guys keep failing me. And if you go to the police, reasonably, this is a drama. This is a drama fictional series. I don't want to keep ruining it with realism, but like, if you go to the police, they might like you can tell your parents I need to go to a different school. You would hope they'd encourage that kind of behavior instead of them just having a assumption that they can't snitch on him. I guess it's still rumors though. I don't know how they. I think Kamoshida was seen with Anne. Keep forgetting her last name. It's kind of a hard one. I'll learn it eventually. But like our main character saw our best friend now with the young girl, so he must know more about that specific relationship. He's the one who pointed it out to us too, so it must not really be like a secret. It was not even a rumor. They have some kind of relationship
What?
outside of school too.
I'm in the way, aren't I? Sorry.
Are you hurt?
Huh? Well... You don't look familiar. Could you be that transfer student from Class D? This might not be any of my business, but don't let the rumors get to you, okay?
See, like, I feel like our friends been like too harsh about cushioning people when we see them. I'll try to take like the more sympathetic approach with some of these characters, but they're getting like really shy about it. So I might have to switch this up soon. I want to get some answers, man. Like I was just trying to get her to open up, but they don't seem like that kind of culture right now. Well, I don't know, man. We might have to like hassle these guys, trying to break them down, try to get some emotions out of them, maybe tell them they're not good enough to be on the team. I don't think that's been any of the options, but rumors don't bother me. That's an interesting response. That's like saying, like, I hear the rumors, but I don't really care. What? Why do you say that? That's too sympathetic. We're not getting responses out of that, so I'm gonna switch the... I don't have a more like direct response here. I'm gonna say they don't bother me. See if that just makes her more comfortable.
My best friend is often misunderstood too, all because of her looks. Sorry. I didn't mean to drag on like that. Anyway, I have to go to practice. I'll see you around.
This is getting interesting, man. I can't wait to see, like... We know where like he's abusing them, but like, there's gotta be something else going on. Maybe he's like getting sympathy from them somehow. Maybe like he's an abuser, definitely. We'll see. Did he find somebody? Someone?
Is that what it looks like? All of them kept saying the same shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told him something. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him directly.
I don't know if you can do. There's no point. We should have started with that. I don't think there's a point to that, man.
I know.
We should keep asking around. We only asked like 10 students.
Seriously, isn't there something we can do? No way I'm gonna give in like this.
If it was me, I'd ask the friends of people on the team. You know, maybe they're confiding in somebody to try to get them through that horrific experience they're going through right now.
Can you think of anything?
We should call the cops. How about we sneak attack? I don't know what that means, but I don't want to go to the cops directly. Because we don't have any evidence, though. Should we go to the cops? It seems like the reasonable thing to do. You can't tell they went to a castle. No, this game's already crazy. We're gonna go do a sneak attack.
It'd be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if we did, we'd be seriously done for. You got any other ideas?
Call the cops, I guess.
So you want to tell them about the castle? They'd never believe us. Have any other ideas? What do we do? The king? You mean that other world's Kamoshida? I didn't think of that, but... Is there any meaning to...
I finally found you!
Oh, it is a cat.
You say something?
Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping you.
Is he abusing a cat? I think I mentioned that in like one of the earlier episodes. But like, I said it wasn't a cat, so I thought maybe it was like a persona that somebody had in the dark realm of his castle. But no, he's abusing a cat. A cat got abused and trapped in his castle.
That voice... Is that you, Morgana?
How dare you up and leaving me the other day?
The cat's talking?
I am not a cat! This is just what happened when I came to this world. It was a lot of trouble finding you two.
Wait, You came to our world? Does that mean you've got a phone?
You don't need one when you're at my level.
Aw,
I did get pretty lost making my escape, though.
it's adorable.
That aside, why can you talk? You're a
Not to be
cat.
demeaning, it's like a cat that could hold itself. A tough cat, surviving.
How should I know?
Escaped from the castle, so that's impressive.
You hearing this too?
Meow? What?
This is no time
Meow.
to be joking around.
Just trying to... You're crazy, man. What are you saying? Meow? Meow? Is that what he's saying? He's like starting to meow instead? It's like, how do you understand that cat?
You guys are
Is
having
this
a
not
rough
normal
time
to you?
of this.
Ryuju?
I heard you mention something about...
Oh, shut up.
Shut up.
No, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida. You were pretty close just a moment ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
You were still doubting me?
God, quiet down.
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this?
I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it?
Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
Meow?
Meow?
Does that
He
mean
said it
we
too.
us two can understand what you're saying?
Looks like it.
Stop
What's
meowing.
going on? Anyways, what you were talking about earlier, is it for real?
You're quite the skeptic for being an idiot.
Hey, tell us more. Here, stick it in your bag for now. It should be just small enough to fit.
Oh, that's mean. Stick it in your bag? Come on, it's talking to you.
How dare you treat me like...
They are talking to you. They. The cat's a they, definitely, because it's talking.
Don't be so rough with me.
Enough of that. You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need...
What do you mean?
That castle is how Kamoshida views this school. He doesn't realize what happens in there, but it's deeply connected to the depths of his heart. Thus, if the castle disappears, it would naturally...
What'd happen?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's distorted desires. So, if that castle were no more,
His desires would go to. He'd become an honest man. I don't want to believe that. I don't think he could change from, not here. Not at this school. We need him to go. Or we need to break him down. I think that would be a better option.
precisely. You sure pick up things fast.
For real? He's gonna turn good? But is that really getting back at him?
Erasing a palace essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart. However, even though their warped wants disappear, the crimes they committed remain. Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of those crimes, and he'll confess them himself.
You for real? That's possible?
And since the palace will no longer exist, he'll forget what we did there as well. Not only will we be able to bring Kamoshida down, but there won't even be a trace of our involvement.
That's amazing! You are one incredible cat!
True, except for the cat part.
So, how do we get rid of the palace?
By stealing the treasure held within.
Stealing?
I'll tell you more once you agree to go ahead with this. It's my most valuable secret plan, after all. If you want to help me out, I'll gladly teach you. What's your call?
Our luck's running dry looking for witnesses. Guess we have no choice but to go along.
There's no other way.
Good. Oh, right. There's one more thing I should tell you. If we erase a palace, there is no doubt that the person's distorted desires will be erased as well. But desires are what we all need in order to survive. The will to sleep, eat, fall in love. Those sorts of things.
So he'll just decay once we take out the castle. At least the king of the castle.
What are you getting at?
If all of those yearnings were to vanish, they'd be no different than someone who is shut down entirely. They may even die if they're not given proper care. So,
They might die.
will you listen to everything I have to say first?
Would their death be our fault?
Aren't you determined enough to face those kinds of risks?
Hey, what do you...
I'll have to risk it.
For real?
Sheesh. I come all this way and this is what I get. It's not like anyone will ever find out.
That's not the point. If we just go around secretly doing whatever we want, we'd be no better than that effing Kamoshida.
Isn't this your only option? I'll come back later. Make sure you've made your decision by then.
Man, we're getting all worked up for nothing. Damn it. I'll try and see if I can figure out another way. Come on, let's get out of here.
You know, some of the guys in the class have been talking about that Susie girl. Looks like rumors are going around about her and Kamoshida. If they're true, it's no wonder I couldn't get her to talk. Still, something about that doesn't seem right. What do you mean? Do you know something? Confronting him. There's nothing too clear cut, but I've known Takamaki and Susie since middle school. There's no way Kamoshida, their type, you know? Kamoshida's their type. So I gotta wonder where those rumors came from. I guess we'll get to it tomorrow. That's the end of today. We didn't really get any class time. I don't really think there's anything we could do right now. There's some like stores, there's police. This looks like a police badge right here. No, that's the school. We're still kind of be guiding around. I don't think we're at that point where we're free roaming completely. There's somebody over here. Sakamoto has been asking questions about the volleyball team. Just who does he think he is? The volleyball team's never going to tell him anything. They're all completely loyal to Kamoshida. Well, Kamoshida likes them. Their future is pretty much set. Of course, they'd back him up. Speaking of which, I hear Kamoshida's new favorite girl is someone named Susie. Oh, the girl who was chosen to be a regular? Ah, her face was all swollen. It looked pretty bad. I'm not thirsty right now. There's a station over here. I don't want to mess around with the train station. I don't know if there's more. It probably wouldn't even let me. There's a little bubble there. Whisper, whisper. Takamaki always looks like kind of unhappy whenever her Kamoshida talks to her. Maybe she doesn't want to talk to him at school to show off how she's got him wrapped around her finger. Ugh, gross. Oh, so that's what's going on. I wonder how far they've gone together. The school I went to, this kind of rumor talking would be much more centered around the teacher being kind of gross. I don't know, man. Maybe I just wasn't cut in because I wasn't a popular kid. Is this what normal kids talk about? Is this normal? Like I said, I heard that one rumor about the teacher sleeping with somebody of age that went to school with us, but you know, maybe this kind of thing happens and people just casually talk about it. I'm sure some students didn't really care. It was a male and female teacher I heard about. No, it was a male teacher and a female student. So maybe that's more common. Yeah, I don't think female teachers are really sleeping with underage guys in high school. Sure, some of them were. I don't know why I'm saying sure. It's all over the media. There's a lot of media, just news stories about that, females. I don't think there's a lot of news stories that get popularized about male teachers statutory raping students as much as their female teachers doing it. So maybe they're more likely to talk about it. Where am I supposed to go? Am I missing something? Uncover Kamoshida's abuses. Is that like the overall? Or is that a side task? So we are free roaming now. So maybe we go above ground now. So that's all one access way. Yeah, all leads to one spot.
That's all anyone talks about now.
Will you
There we
please
go.
give it a rest? I told you, I'm not feeling up to it. Wait, what? This has nothing to do with Shiho. Shiho's start. Wait, were you listening?
I was eavesdropping.
Haven't you heard of privacy?
No. Clearly not. I think that's a normal thing to
I
say.
was out of line. So, how much did you hear?
Everything. Might as well tell me again. I'm an investigator. You are arguing.
See, that is true. It's nothing at all. Nothing.
Okay. She's smart. She didn't like open up to me, tell me everything I didn't hear. I only heard like one name. Oh, I have to pursue her now. Run through these Japanese men real quickly. Honestly, man, I didn't even see which way she went. Was it this way? Did she run downstairs, maybe? It must have been down these stairs. No. Did she run back inside? Is this where I came from? This is where I came from. There's gonna be a lot of this, and this is a game where I have to find the right exit because it just happens so fast. Could have swore she ran into like stairs or something. She ran inside of something. It shows me my footsteps, but it doesn't show me her footsteps. Oh, there's an exclamation point. I keep forgetting that's the waypoint. Wasn't it? No. So it was inside around these stairs. Okay. So I was right. It was downstairs. There's just like a lot of subways in here, so all kind of blends in together a little bit until I learn Japanese, so I can read these signs. Wait, that was rude of me. I wanted to see something. I want to see if these escalators take you down naturally. Can I just get on this? Yes, you could wait on the escalators. That would have been funny reaction to have. Just like wait instead of chasing her. I mean, I went back upstairs, so not a priority to me, I guess.
Stop following me. Just leave me alone.
I knew she was gonna wait somewhere. She was just staring at a wall. Are you okay?
Why? Why do you keep worrying about me?
Actually, just one student that I just met the other day convinced me that me and him are gonna take down a perverted teacher, an abusive PE coach. And I know you're one of the victims, so I'm trying to question you every step of the way. Is that a good reason? Is that a good reason to be chasing after a girl in your school? Kind of weird, man. It's a weird plot. Want to talk? Let's go somewhere safe. Just me and you. Come on, I've harassed you a couple times verbally, basically. I've been dogging on you for information about these rumors about what you're going through. You know, I have no connection to this teacher, but I know you do. There's no good way to phrase this. Oh, she trusted us.
It was just an argument.
Is Kamoshida?
Thank you very much.
You've heard the rumors, haven't you? About Mr. Kamoshida. Everyone says we're getting it on. But that's so not true. That was him on the other line. I avoided giving him my number for the longest time. He told me to go to his place after this. You know what it means. If I turn him down, he said he'd take my friend off as a regular on the team. I've been telling myself this is all for Shiho's sake. I can't take it anymore. I've had enough of this. I hate him. But still, Shiho's my best friend. She's all I have left in that sorry excuse of a school. Tell me, what should I do?
Turn him into the police?
Sorry.
Sure, let's find another coach.
It's not your problem.
That was a simple answer. That would be a good series, I guess, but I feel like that's what we should have encouraged people to do
What am I
when this
saying?
happens.
I barely even talked.
Well, we have the information now. We can just leave. It's fine. It's fine, dude. Sorry for butting in. Let's be nice. Let's not leave her now.
This was all
Seems
my
more
fault.
important than going after the teacher. Which I'm sure Ryuji is gonna love this. Maybe we could use her to catch him in the act.
You're so weird. Usually everyone just ignores me.
It doesn't deal with the castle he's leaving behind. You gotta deal with the castle. That's the main plot of this game, is that there's a castle where his dark ego is gotta take down the king.
Are you really a bad person? I've heard people talking about you, but
Just like the metaphor
I
is
just don't see it.
the metaphor is probably like we gotta break him down mentally, not just have him arrested. Because I don't even think a teacher doing this would go to jail for... Probably deserves a life sentence. You know, he's abusing kids while he's in a position to be educating them, taking care of them. But, you know, we've already seen that sometimes the culprit doesn't take as much blame as the vigilante. So, we'll see how this goes. Bad to the bone. What are they saying?
That you assaulted someone. That you almost killed them.
Almost true. It's kind of defending somebody else, though.
Kinda had a feeling they were.
I don't know how that part doesn't get around.
You seemed lonely. Almost you're the same in that regard. Maybe that's why it was so easy for me to talk to you. Is there really no way for me to help Shiho? I wish he'd just change his mind. Like, forget about me and everything. As if something like that would ever happen.
That's too convenient. It could happen.
I wasn't asking for a serious response. But I do feel a bit better now. I'm gonna head home. Don't tell anyone what I told you, okay? I'll try and think of a way to persuade Kamoshida. Well...
Suzui, are you leaving?
What is it?
Mr. Kamoshida's asking for you. He's in the PE faculty.
What did he say?
I don't know. Well, I have to go.
On.
You're late. Where have you...
Some thug was bothering me. It sounds like I'm gonna get in trouble again. I don't want to. The trains were delayed. I got lost. That's true. I literally got lost.
To be an excuse?
Try to
How
find my way
directionally
around.
challenged can you be? By the way, you haven't been hanging around any bad...
I actually meant to come home later. I was looking for a bar to hang out at. So I'm pretty directionally confused. I actually made a friend.
Well, they've got to be pretty strange to want to spend time with you.
Thanks.
Just make sure you're careful who your friends are, if you don't want them ruining your life.
Might ruin theirs a little bit.
Ooh, look at the time.
When I break the perception of reality and take them to a shadow realm.
Seriously, think about how I feel having to stay up here waiting for you. Hey, I'm leaving. In the future, try not to come back so damn late. Understood?
I don't feel like reading all of these, so I'll leave it up to you guys. I'm looking to end this episode right now. Just, I got some, burps. I've been holding back, dude. I need to go drink some water, maybe some, fizzy water. Let it come out smoothly. But I don't know if I really want to kill the guy. He deserves it. Yeah, that's too much. I'm not sure what to say. Let's go with that. I don't want to change this guy's mind. He seems closer emotionally to the school than I am right now. I'm just trying to be the good guy. Okay, you could probably pause and read all that if you wanted to. I'm gonna end the episode here just in case there's like a morning time. Yeah, like a morning time cutscene like to end at the end of the episode. I gotta save it though.
I should write something.
I'm gonna save it here just in case I mess up the next recording. So I could always just start it at the next spot. Why did I name myself Le Blanc? I don't even remember. Should have did excerpt. It's basically Le Blanc. I think that's what I was going with. Am I on the right file, dude? This one has question marks. This is definitely where I left off, so we're gonna end the episode here. I appreciate you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.